Hi everybody, it's me Brandy with Be Vintage Fashion and Decor, and today I have another Goodwill Bluebox for you. This one is actually from Texas, so I was kind of excited to see one from Texas, and just opening it up, I'm really excited to see a couple of these items in here. I'm probably, to keep my video a little shorter today, we'll see. Well, let's just get started. We'll go through, oops, I don't want to block my light, so let me see if that's in the way too much. A little bit, huh? All right, let me push it off to the side here. There we go. All right, I think I got situated. I got my tablecloth a little dirty, but I think we're good to go. All right, so I'm gonna probably, there's obviously some craft stuff in here, but if you see something you like, if you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by and checking out my video. If you're not new here and you're one of my subscribers, thanks so much for sticking with me. And I know my filming has been a little sporadic lately. I just have had a lot going on right now this time of the year with school ending and everything. It's been crazy. And I've been helping my husband's aunt a lot. So I haven't had a lot of filming time, but hopefully I can get back on it. But you know, it's summer too, so I can't make any promises. Oh, I like this. Oh, let's start with this. This one might be a keeper, I don't know. Not that I have anything that matches this. I've got a lot of tangles in this box here. Oh, and some bonus hair. But anyways, if you see something you like, I started to say and then stopped. I do sell everything in this video, and you can email me at the email address above, which is bevintage74@gmail.com. And I will put prices on the screen. Oh, goodness. I'm just going to cut this because this is not like phenomenal or anything. Usually I just sell those individually. Okay. And it's $5 flat rate shipping anywhere in the U.S. under £1. I do ship out of the U.S. It just depends where you live and as to how much it will be. So, all right, that being said, let's get started. This is pretty. I'll start with this since I just cut it off. It looks like Murano glass with the gold flecks in it, but it could be anybody, I guess. But that's really pretty. It's a nice heart pendant, heart glass pendant. This is what I like. You know, I don't know. I might keep this one just because, like I said, I don't have anything that matches it, but I love the bling. Love it. So if there's no price on the screen, it's because I'm keeping it for a while. I may catch and release it. This is another one that, oh my gosh, this would be a great catch and release too, but I don't know. It's really blingy and I have nowhere to wear it, but I love that. It's gorgeous. Oh, you know what? It is missing. Oh, right here. It needs a little repair. And it's missing a stone right there. So, you know what? I may keep it and try and repair it. If one of you is interested in it because you think you can repair it, I would certainly part with it. It's gorgeous though, isn't it? It's so pretty. I'm going to set that to the side so I can hopefully repair it. This is another one that I'm just going to probably cut it off because this is dirty looking anyways, this pink ribbon. It's not even ribbon. Oh, I of course opened as soon as I open my window, somebody starts cutting their grass. Nobody has made a peep all morning long and now they want to cut their grass. So I apologize for the extra noise. This is not bad. This is in good condition. It's just a little pendant. Would be nice on a nice chunky silver chain. Okay. Why do I seem to keep grabbing all the tangles? Let's set that to the side. We'll grab something that's not tangly. This looks like it just needs a little cleanup. Sorry, I hit the camera with my head. If it made a little jolt. I'll try and clean this and see how it comes out. Setting that to the side. Not impressed so far. This is just going into craft. There's a lot of bonus hair in these. These are not bad. These are nice stones. However, if you've watched my channel before, I don't mess with bonus hair. Therefore, this brown and this turquoisey color, it's going into craft. So if somebody wants to deal with the hair, if there's hair on it and it goes into craft, you inherit the hair. So yeah. Now this lighter color brown one that I'm trying to get out of here, that one doesn't have bonus hair. So that one, oh my goodness, Goodwill. I may have to like, hold on. Let me pull out the big tangle, the massive tangle, and I may, this is pretty. Another one that I'm gonna cut the string on. I have all these pendants from, okay, this string can go away. And it's one of those days, isn't it? It's one of those days. All right, yeah, I'm gonna mess with this later because this is just, yeah. So that may be at the end of the video or it might be in a different video. So let's go back to this. This is actually a very pretty pendant now that I'm not dealing with the big tangle and hitting the camera. That's a very pretty pendant and it's just a plastic stone. So far we have 3 pendants. Let's push this stuff back in. Oh man, there is major tangles in this box. Major. Maybe I should have like untangled the box and then come back at ya. And you know, this, oh, that's a cute earring. I hope I have the other one. Okay. This box doesn't look bad. It's just getting through all these tangles. There we go. If you don't mind sticking with me while I go through the tangles. A lot of, here's another one. So I got quite a few of those pendants. And that's really what's causing a lot of these tangles is this cordage. That's the word I'm looking for instead of ribbon. I mean, like, look, it's just really tangled in there. So, I don't know if I can get this one out. So if you turned in for the ASMR of me untangling stuff, you've gotten to the right channel. This is going to go into that lump of untangled. So that's probably a good pound right there of tangles. Okay, this looks like a pretty, whatever this is, it looks pretty. Maybe. All right, so let's show this since it's there. This is really pretty. It's got like a bronzy instead of the gold. That's nice. All right, we'll do this. Nice black, heavy, I mean, not heavy, but like a good weight beaded plastic necklace. What is this? This is plastic. This is just going to go into craft. This is going to go into my, oh, this is broken. So that's going into craft. This is another tangle. This guy looks like he's sterling though. Is he marked? He might be marked right there. Possibly. I don't know. I'll have to test him. Oh, he's an earring anyways. So I'll wait to see if I have the other one. This is just another tangle that might not be worth my time. So, oh, sorry guys. I wasn't expecting all this. All right, let's move the earrings out of the way. This is pretty. This is very nice. This is just like a, these are, I think they're all plastic. But these look like shell, but I think they're plastic. I don't believe they're shell, but it's very pretty necklace. Nice colors. Let's do something easy. Here's a nice large clamper. It definitely needs to be cleaned. Hopefully that little rust spot there will come off. I will make sure it comes off before, if somebody is interested in it, before I would sell it. But it's a nice large clamp bracelet. And this is metal on here. There's the inside. So that's pretty. Okay, this is pretty. Little rose necklace. That's cute. Something in there's might have been that bracelet needing to be cleaned. My hands all of a sudden feel gritty. This is just a hot mess. You know what, this may go, it probably comes out okay when you sit there and mess with it, but it's just gonna go into craft because I don't wanna mess with that. That's got a lot going on. This is just gonna go into my bangle lot. Little earring. This is very pretty. How does this go? This is a nice heavyweight chain. It's a single. I thought it was a double multi-strand type. There we go. So it's thicker down here and then graduates to smaller sizes up there. Little tiny bit of wear back in here where it would sit on someone's neck, but the gold where you would see it is still in great condition. Very nice, and that is definitely heavy. This is pretty. Very Alexis Batar. That is a very nice, I love the color of that. It's almost like a champagne, silvery champagne color. Very nice. Looks clear from the side, not straight on. Love this. Not marked. Beautiful. I can't believe this isn't marked like Mexico. Beautiful silver tone. I don't know if it's sterling. Bracelet. Very pretty. Oh, I like this. Look at this. This is stone because it's cold to the touch. And then it's got this glued on there. The OCD in me is bothered by it because it's not perfectly centered, but it's still very pretty. And it's not marked. It looked like it was marked, but it's not marked. Very nice. This is broken, so it's just going into craft. Keychain. I don't know why they throw these in here. It kind of bothers me when they do, because that's not really jewelry, but it's a cute little Paris keychain. It's actually broken, so it's going into craft. Another one of these. Wow, you know, I mean, I had high hopes for this. Maybe there's a lot that's in that tangle, but I had high hopes for this one. It's not bad. It's just not like, it's not my favorite so far. But these are very pretty. I like, I mean, I love the back on that. That's gorgeous. Stick pin with a P. No base, but it might be somewhere. Oh, I like that earring. Do I have the other one? I'm not seeing it offhand yet. Same with this guy. All right, let's see what we have here. This wire, I'm just cutting it because it's all misshapen anyways. And it's tangled around quite a bit, so that's going into craft. Let's see what we got here. This is really pretty. This is really, really pretty. And it's in good condition. Whoops. I can't seem to get, I don't know if it's supposed to lay like that. The jump rings are a little darker, but it's still a very pretty piece. And it's got these like faux pearls and other colors to it. It's not in bad shape. This is pretty. This is a very nice bracelet, adjustable, very boho, Southwestern. Whoops, I missed a link. There we go. I like that. That's pretty. We don't have much more in here. This is nice. It looks like a more modern piece. At first when I saw the faceted sides, I thought maybe it could be Bakelite, but no. It's not. I mean, I'll test it, but it's not coming off like it is. It looks a little more modern, but I'll test it. More single earrings. Oh, this is pretty. This is very pretty. Is this marked? I'm not seeing a marking, but I might test this one too. That's gorgeous. That's a really pretty cross. I'll set that to the side so I remember to test it. Earring. What is this guy? He still has a tag on him. A little dolphin, probably onyx or glass. Man, I think it's more glass. Because there's like a stream of color like perfectly going through his tail. I think that's blown glass or some type. Oh, that's pretty. I hope I have the other one of those. This is cute. This is obviously handmade. It's got a little schmutz here. I wonder if that will come off when I clean it. But that is really, it's very delicate feeling too. Very pretty. And then on the back, it looks like you could possibly pull these out. They have it pinned so that it doesn't fall out, but you could probably even wear this as a pin and the necklace separately. Very nice. That's just going into craft. Craft. Oh, what's this? I'm gonna dump it, but let's, oh, this is nice. I don't know that maker's mark. If anybody knows that maker's mark. It looks like KC, like maybe it could be Kenneth Cole, but usually his is more block lettered. But this is it's a nice heavyweight toggle chain bracelet. There's the way it looks on. Very pretty, and it's, like I said, nice heavyweight with a very nice toggle closure. And there's a little dangler here. That's pretty. Earring. You know, we're at the bottom without that big mess. So let's see what's in here. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have gotten any blue boxes lately, and if you are, I mean, my last one I thought was great. I mean, we've all certainly gotten some that aren't great, and some that are, look at the angry bird. He's going into craft because I don't see another angry bird, but he's cute. But yeah, I feel like lately, I mean, they've definitely been hit or miss. This isn't a bad bracelet. I'm not going to put this one into the bangle lot because it seems like a nicer quality bangle. I've had similar ones to these before. I like these. I think they're very pretty. It's just a cross on a leather strap with a lobster clasp closure. All the rhinestones are there. That's very pretty. This is just bad shape going into craft. Oh, you know what? Believe it or not, I think I have this earring from another haul, not from Texas, and it might match that. But I am not seeing, you know, and the last time they were so good with it. Let me pull these out. Oh, here's another pendant. That's very pretty. Looks like it's a Leah Sophia, but it is a Best brand. So it's probably vintage. All right, this is pretty too. This is a nice, it doesn't open. It looks like it wants to open, but just a nice pendant. I am not seeing offhand. Oh, those are kind of cool. Those are going to go into craft, but those are really neat. I think those would make really cute earrings. Little handcuffs. Here is a nice tie tack. But yeah, what the hey? I didn't get one stinking pair of matching earrings. Out of all of those, not one pair. Let me pull these out. These are craft. This body jewelry looks pretty worn, so that's craft as well. How upsetting. One pair would have been nice. Especially like, I mean, I like these. And this I really love. That's a Best brand too. But I don't see, here's a cute little teddy bear pin. I don't know. This might be sterling. I mean, that would be nice if it was. I don't know though, it's not looking like it. So here's all, I mean, I loved these too. I forgot this, but this is just going into craft because it's missing something. Well, guys, this is, yeah, this is, I mean, all of these, not a one is a matching set. These are gorgeous too. That would have been nice. So these are going to end up in my single earring lot, unfortunately. Oh, this little guy is a pin. She's marked, looks like 1984. But yeah, other than that, these are all single earrings. Bummer. All right, well, we can test this, I guess, and then I will, off camera, I will untangle that, and I'll show you if anything is worthwhile. This is not scratching like it's silver. I think, you know what, let me test. Let's test this just for kicks and giggles. No, that's not scraping like it is, so I'm not even gonna bother to test it. Okay, well, let me pause the video and get this stuff out of the way, and I will come back at you with the items untangled. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I got everything pretty much untangled that I wanted to get untangled. The first item, there's only a few items that I pulled out of there that I thought were great. And this one, there we go. It's a long chain. It's a double-stranded chain. But I thought this was very pretty. This is the back of it. It's obviously a more modern piece, but I thought that was really pretty. So there's one. And it just has a little bit of the darkening on the lobster clasp, claw clasp, but I thought that was really nice. This one also very pretty, has the metal or chain tassel, and then there's just these little plastic stones in there, but this is in great condition. And it's almost like a tree of life. This one, I know everybody loves green lately, so I thought this was definitely worth saving. This is just plastic. You could obviously take that off if you just liked the green necklaces, but the pendant is on there, but like I said, it could very easily be removed. I think it was actually added probably after the fact, but I personally think that the necklace itself is pretty without the pendant. But it will come with the pendant on there. And then this I found really interesting. At first I thought this was craft. And then I'm like, wait a minute, what is this? And what is this is what I was asking myself. And then I realized that this is, I mean, it's missing a stone. It's definitely vintage. It's missing a stone right there. It's got some type of glue. I think that's how they repaired it, was this glue that's right here. Which, I don't know, there's got to be a better way to repair that. But really, you don't even need this affixed to this. You could have two separate pieces, which is what I would personally do. I would probably cut this and this off and keep them as two separate pieces instead of having that chain. But this is really pretty, and it goes around a ponytail or a bun. And I just thought that was really unique. You don't see those type of things every day. So I'm not sure how old it is. It definitely looks vintage. It's almost got like these two little claws right here to kind of grab the hair. So that's really pretty. And then this, I just wanted to show it because this is the clump with the bonus hair in there. There's not a lot of hair left in there. A lot of it came out. But, and it's got a little bonus earring that's tangled in here. But I will just put all of these, oops, I could probably do that one separate. I would probably just put all of these into craft. There's the big bonus hair, and just call it a day. You know, this is going into craft. If you want this clump of stuff, I'll put a price for the clump. And you can craft with it. And then these are, since they came loose, these are some nice vintage, kind of maybe 80s looking beads, plastic beads. Not a bad color for summer. So all in all, we got quite a few things from there. Let me show you what we got. Not bad. Was it worth the blue box? I mean, I'll probably make my money back on the items. But I'm not sure if it was totally worth it. Definitely not one to get overly excited about, that's for sure. But not bad stuff. Oh, I just dropped something. I want to test this. So I just dropped the lid to my Q-tip container. So let's test this real quick. I don't think that it is Bakelite. It's turning color, but I think that's just because it's dirty. Let's check it on. Let's check it now that it's a little cleaner on a different side. No, I think that's still just dirty. I don't think that's Bakelite. Let me get a tissue here to clean that off. Still a very pretty bracelet though. So that's it for me today, guys. I will try and maybe, since this was kind of a little bit of a shorter video, maybe I will put in a little extra stuff. I do have some stuff that I got at auction recently, so maybe I will include that at the end of this video. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.